Hello, everybody. I do believe it has been quite some time since the last podcast, so I would like to welcome you guys once again to another edition of Press the Action Button podcast. As always, I am your host, Joystick. With me this week is Gameface. Say hello to the people, Gameface.
I will not say hello to the people, Gameface. However, I will substitute my commentary. It's been a long time since our velvet pipes have caressed your ear holes. But I'm going to stop with the very sensual-sounding metaphors right now and turn it over to our guest speaker tonight.
You guys may remember him from a fun little podcast we did, recording from Allentown.
Mm-hmm.
It's Towel.
Hello. Hi. How are you all?
Oh, man, it's been quite some time.
Yes, it has.
Since we've actually... Well, it's been even longer since we recorded with you, but we haven't recorded a
probably
podcast.
September, yes. It was during the fair, yeah.
We haven't recorded a podcast at all in about a month and a half.
Because you've been away for a while.
Yeah, because I was down in Texas. The hiatus actually wound up lasting longer than I thought it would. We couldn't find the time or whatever to get together to try a Skype call and try to see if we can record that.
But we're poor and lazy. Bad combo. Like loneliness and cheeseburgers.
Oh, loneliness and cheeseburgers are a dangerous mix.
Mm-hmm.
Always good.
You know what else is a dangerous mix? Apple schnapps and power tools. I found that out the hard way. I'm serious. I broke a drill bit in the wall out here outside my room trying to put up a new banister.
Hey, you could have broken something on yourself mixing those two very easily. So you should, I guess you consider yourself lucky there.
Very. I don't say it. Lucky. I'm just saying it's a very bad idea.
You know, we missed we missed wishing the people happy, very different holidays at this point.
Yeah, you work on for Thanksgiving. That is correct. Yeah. Oh, happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa solstice, people.
And Thanksgiving and New Year's.
No one cares about those two.
I like Thanksgiving.
We only care about the big
turkey.
We only care about the big controversial one.
Turkey.
It seems to raise a lot of hairs for some reason.
The solstice is a bad thing. You know why? Because when the solstice happens,
it's freaking cold.
When
after the solstice, every day is going to be a little bit longer.
The ancient ones rise and will destroy us all.
Very, very scary solstice. Very, very, very scary solstice.
Yes, Cthulhu is coming. He will wake on the solstice.
Solstice. What was it? We were driving down south to Edders, where my brother lives. Tal pointed out. It's like, hey, that sign. Was that you or was that Tim who pointed out? Hey, that sign said "Ho Spice" on it. And I was like,
no, that was not me. That must have been Tim.
Must have been Bim. And I said, what? Ho Spice? What are you smoking back there? Oh, hospice. Okay.
Yeah, hospice. Haven't you ever heard of hospice?
Yeah, Fedic. Wait, you never heard of Fedic?
Ah, who hasn't heard of Fedic? Only losers don't know Fedic, Alex.
Folked. That's a good word.
Folked. I will be folkeng on you, Hulk Hogan.
I will vote myself this Sunday on one thing. WWE Championship.
I bought 4 issues of the Warrior comic.
He's got 4 of the 5 now, including the Christmas special.
Never again. We passed this thing around. This is a comic book developed and written by Ultimate Warrior of WWF.
No, it's now WWE.
But it was WWF back then.
Yeah, back then.
It was WWF.
Dropped his microphone like a faggot.
It was WWF when people cared about it.
People still care about it.
Yeah.
I feel bad using a slur, but it's a funny word.
How do they don't know? I'm not talking about some other definition of the word fat. There's
annoying bikers or
yeah, it could
cigarettes.
be talking about bundles of sticks like the WWE.
You're talking about that South Park episode, right? Annoying bikers, the faggot one. Is that what you're talking about, Alex?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a funny episode.
Yes.
Scooter, shut up!
Yes.
You might have figured out.
You might want to stop. Never mind. You might want to stop grazing the microphone across my elbow, you might drop it again, and I'll be forced to laugh at you again.
Well, move your goddamn elbow out of the goddamn way.
Exactly.
It's your junk. Okay.
Okay, we do not have any topics for this week, because I just got into town just the other day, so I mean...
Yesterday, in fact. Yesterday, in fact.
Yesterday, in fact, and I just kind of wanted to do a, hey, we're back kind of podcast.
You know, it's like if you're trapped in a car and you're just kind of like tapping on the roof, you know, to let people know that you're still alive. And it's kind of like a...
Except this is not a life or death situation.
Well, just to let you guys know that we're still here.
We haven't gone anywhere. We just went on a longer hiatus than we had intended to.
Yeah.
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 Oh, hi. We didn't have a microphone, seriously. This is annoying.
Yeah, our one microphone decided to crap out on us from 2 months in storage.
You just randomly stick it in my face.
Yeah, one of you remember how we were having problems with one microphone, I'm sure, and it finally gave up the ghost, as they say.
It was really funny, though, when you were having problems with that one, because you somehow kept getting the bad mic, and you just start freaking out.
I got the bad mic like 3 weeks in a row. What the hell? What are the chances of that?
The microphone doesn't like you. Then we plugged them all into our junction box, and the one bad mic was making all 3 of them non-functional.
Yeah,
so.
unfortunately, I don't have a mic, so I'm just gonna kind of sit it out, sort of. Whenever they stick a mic in my face, maybe I'll talk.
Cheeky check.
We'll see. What?
Cheeky check.
check.
Microphone check. 1.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to pass a microphone between us and Towel here. So,
I want a corn dog.
you want a corn dog?
I want a corn dog. Where's the French fries?
Okay, Riri. Riri. Riri's a funny word.
I called someone on YouTube that. Best comment I ever left on YouTube. I said, I replied to
We
someone's
totally
video.
got off topic of our warrior story.
Oh yeah, well I said to someone on YouTube, I just said, you are suck. And he just replied, you are not type good. Oh yeah, so the warrior. He made this guy, former WWF mastermind.
Batshit insane.
Crazy, out of his gourd. He was a big rival of Hulk Hogan, and he released a series of comic books in the mid-90s, and they're just
5 in total.
you just can't get your mind off of how ridiculous they are. I bought them, and it's like a thing of glory, just how absurd. And we sat around them like we were trying to decipher some kind of ancient text. It took us 10 minutes to get through the first page. We were passing it around.
There was that much text on the first page. It's like a fucking essay.
Yeah. It hurt. It hurt my lungs.
And I was surprised just how much text there is and how little it actually says. Because how much of it actually made sense? Come on.
3.
How much of it actually made sense?
3.
Not a lot.
3 words.
Did it make your brain hurt trying to process all of it?
Quite a lot, actually.
I think there were 3 words I understood in that whole comic book, and they were the, warrior, and.
Destrucity wasn't one of the words you understood?
Oh, Destrucity's been beaten into my head that far. There's, that's a
I don't even have the 8. I don't even know what all 8 disciplines there are. I just know like 6 of them actually aren't disciplines.
Yeah, association. It's this big definition in the bit. Remember, a lot of our audience have never heard
You
of
could
this
probably
thing.
fucking read it to him if you got the comic over there.
I do. Here it is. Manana. 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 Reading comic books. Here it is. On the inside cover, there's this definition of this concept called Destrucity.
It's the guy is so batshit insane
Stop
that he.
quoting Spoonie. Jeez.
I love Spoonie.
Yeah, it's funny, but you don't have to go word for it. You know what? We're switching chairs. That thing's falling apart under you.
Your chair
I'm the only one-
sucks.
Yeah, well, I'm the only one that did in it without Destrucitying it.
Fuck out of your chair.
Melnode your chair.
I Destrucity the fuck out of your chair.
Tal's playing plushie. Back.
He's not making them hump for a change. Oh, I spoke
very
too
good.
soon. Commentate on the hump.
Problem. I don't even do that.
What's the name of these guys, by the way?
The husky's name is Fergie.
Okay, Fergie is now mounting... What's the cat's name?
I don't know. I haven't really came up with a name for the cat
Give
yet.
it a name, bitch! Give it a name. Don't pet it, just give it a name.
I want to say Lisa, but that's my
Okay.
little second...
Fergie?
It's not Lisa. It can't
Don't
be
be a
Lisa.
fag about it,
My
just-
little second cousin's tiger plush's name is Lisa.
Okay, so...
Nina.
Give it a name.
Let's say Nina.
So Fergie is now mounting Nina.
Oh my
And
gosh.
slowly inserting his penis
Oh.
inside of her.
Oh, he's horribly embarrassed now. You were going to define Destrucity for the good people.
Just gonna talk into this freaking wall.
Define Destrucity for the
Not
good
ready
people.
to come back to the world yet. Okay, fine.
You're not coming back to the world.
Washing
You're
my
going to read
buzz. I'm not
part of
even
the
drinking.
Warrior comic. That's not the world. That's...
You're right. That's Destrucity. So Destrucity, a truce between one's reality and one's destiny, or one's destiny and one's reality, and the living of one's life in the way of a warrior according to a warrior's 8 disciplines. Those are as follows: physical, beliefs, moment of mastery, attitude, commitment, association, integrity, and wisdom. And bashful, Doc, and sleazy. Dang!
Dopey and Dancer and Prancer and...
Malcolm and Hewlett and Packard.
Yeah.
Wow.
All those good people.
Thank you, Warrior. I like on the front cover where it says like the names of the authors, and there's like 3 of them, and you know,
It's Warrior Callahan Smith, right?
Warrior Callahan Smith, because the guy actually changed his name to Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he's so insane that he legally changed his name to the Ultimate Warrior.
I wonder if there's a story about like choking like a French maitre d' with a baguette in here. I know it says he actually talks about that at one point, like in
Well,
one of his little epilogues.
I thought it was like shoving a piece of bread down someone's throat.
Yeah, a baguette. That's bread, dude.
I thought you just said bag, like period, like bag.
Baguette. Baguette. I love French words. They always make me feel like I'm about to eat something, even if they're completely unfooded. Like accoutrement.
I wonder if there is no way he could possibly make that up. A story about the warrior assaulting a guy being in the second comic or third, which one I don't remember. But
Hey, there's a kid.
why the hell did the warrior feel the need to throw in a story about him assaulting someone?
I don't know. He's crazy.
Sounds like a good reason to me.
Yeah,
I
the
guess.
second issue there.
Okay.
No, that's the second one. Okay, let's see here. Recent update. It starts off in like this prologue in one of the issues, and it starts off being
At Warrior University.
No, I think it starts off being... Oh, here it is. I'm gonna read this whole... I think it starts off being like an actual story, and then it just degenerates into like imagination. So one night at the... Okay, our buddies over at Fan Magazine have supported our journey into the comic book universe since the day one. Of course, I had to threaten them, and now that we owe them for this support, we sometimes have to listen to their suggestions, their ideas. So one night at the Chicago Comic Con, we met up with Mike Renegar and his sidekick, John McGonigal, at this foo-foo French place at their suggestion.
Does it really say foo-foo French place?
Because it says foo-foo French place. I'm
That's
not
fucking
saying this,
amazing.
I'm quoting.
That's fucking
To talk
amazing.
about Warrior. Warrior has an asterisk, specifically the title of the comic. Oh, I see. This essay here has 3 different uses of the word warrior.
That's
So it has
sad.
to separate them. They're freaking color-coded. Okay, the name of the comic, the name of the main character the comic's based on, and the term warrior itself. Okay, to talk about Warrior and the comic scene in general, after about 3 hours I was starving for at least one good idea, while Renegar and McGonigal had visions of Domino's pizza bumping around inside their heads. All of a sudden, Renegar says Kiss. He spelled it out. The rest of us are just sort of looked at each other as we were doing so. He said, "Keep it simple, stupid." When I realized he was talking to me, I whooped up on him, stuck a loaf of sourdough down his throat, and proceeded to wee out there, and proceeded to wee out of there before the local authorities hit the train. This is brilliant.
He really did assault a guy over this comic.
What the hell does he mean by wee out of there? I don't understand.
I don't know. It's trying to
stupid.
trying to make fun of French people and
Because French people are stupid after all.
Damn snooty ass French bitch.
So
America
are women.
What?
And I can say that 'cause
Women-
there are no women on the internet.
So yeah, the warrior assaulted a guy. He's bad shit insane.
When I realized he was talking to me, I'm like, what? You know, he spelled it out. The rest of us just sort of looked at each other as we were doing so and said, keep it simple. That's too funny. It's like on a blackboard.
You know what's fun? You know what's funnier though?
This is in need to knows. Like it's some kind of like
Vital piece of information.
like it's some
for the-
kind of like a key for the rest of the comic book, but it's just a story. I haven't read it yet, I won't lie. So maybe it has some point to it.
Warrior, for the record, I mentioned Warrior University. That actually existed for a while. Think about that.
And some guy on
Go up on YouTube, do a search on The Ultimate Warrior, watch some of his promos, and then think about that.
Let's see, I haven't seen this part before. Very nice.
That's in the second issue.
Is it? Oh wow, they got the bitches involved. There are bitches in this comic book. What you gotta say? Critical condition, and Dana's getting there quick too. She hasn't left since it happened. Weird how you can just feel it. Gives me chills. This comic book sucks. There you go.
That's why they labeled it as the anti-comic. The comic that is so bad that the fabric of space-time depends upon nobody actually reading it.
Oh my gosh, there's warrior satin jackets.
Gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. There's warrior satin jackets!
Orange mocha frappuccino! Yeah.
Oh, man. I still don't know why you bought those comics.
$4.20 for 4 comics.
I mean,
90 cents.
Look at the inside cover of the Christmas
That's
special.
the wrong one.
Yeah, that's another comic. What? That's not the Christmas special.
Oh,
It really is
sweet
just
mercy.
as horrible as they say. Look at that.
Oh,
Can you
man.
fucking read that?
No. What we're looking at here, folks, is one page that's red text on a black and white background, and then another page that's kind of a lime green text on a one of those four corners gradients that goes from red to
White.
to kind of a greenish blue, and then kind of a puce. And it's just, oh man.
Spoonie doesn't lie when he says it physically hurts to look at it.
It does. It really does.
Looking at it will give you a headache. It will cause you
Reading
pain.
it will cause you a headache even if it was legible.
Yeah, we did. We tried to read the legible parts, and it's horrible. And confusing, and just, oh my god.
Wait a
What
second.
were they thinking?
Wait a second. Give me the first.
Yeah.
Are you serious? They have the same Destrucity definition. Oh my gosh. Except it's on the first page of the first comic and the last page of the second comic.
Is it the same fucking...
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, it is exactly the same. Oh my gosh. The guy is like full of himself and the terrain of testament. Terrain of pain.
The Hurricane of Pain.
Hurricane of pain.
What about it?
The Typhoon of Doom.
Yeah, and the typhoon.
And the Gale of Fail.
Oh, scary. Wow.
The gale of fail. What's that?
That's you. You're the Gale of Fail.
I'm the gale of wind.
No, you're not. You're total fail.
I'm the gin of wind.
Yeah, you're the jizz of wind.
I think
I
you just got
jizz
told.
wind into women. That's what I do.
No, you don't.
Women love me because I jizz wind into them.
No, you just fail all over the place.
I'm gonna stop this conversation
No,
because
it's
it's pretty
getting gross.
fucking...
No. Yeah, stop it. It's over.
So I got my car towed yesterday.
Yes, you did.
Oh, funny story. I drive this old Nissan Altima. It used to be my brother's, and he used to call it Nemo. And without thinking about it, he was like, I was like, I got my car towed last night. He says, Nemo? And I was like, yes, I got Nemo towed.
Yeah. I didn't get that reference at first, but then when I realized that the car was named Nemo, I was like, oh, that is pretty funny.
Nematode.
Wow. Yes. Nematode.
I'm not even absolutely sure what a nematode is.
I don't know. I think
It's a microscopic
Does it
organism.
exist? Does it actually
It's
exist?
actually a type of like microscopic organism. It's
Oh,
like
yeah?
Yeah.
You guys ever watch Doug on Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
I think the one episode they were trying to find nematodes. Or the nematode, I don't know, something like that. Way back in the day.
Doug was a cool show. I watched that a lot as a kid.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Man, look up the live-action Doug trailer. They're not actually doing the movie, but they do a pretty good job of making you think that they are.
Which did you prefer, the old version, the new version, or...
I never actually saw the new version.
The new version was pretty good.
The new version?
Disney one?
I thought it was pretty good.
I never saw it. I never saw the Disney one. Did you know that Disney had a Doug movie though?
Yeah, I did. I never saw it, though. Oh, well.
Neither did I. Apparently, when they put together the Doug DVD collection, they could not find 2 episodes from the last season of it from Nickelodeon.
Which ones were those, do you know? Any idea?
No, I do not know, but they released it as a best
Naked.
of because they couldn't find the full season.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. What a good show.
Where
What are we looking at right
Warriors
Really?
naked.
Yeah.
Where is his other leg?
The whole picture is just so horribly distorted and drawn and just awful.
Folked. This guy uses the word folked, meaning
And
focused.
Jet Jack.
Jet Jack. It means adrenaline.
now? What does the Ultimate Warrior do to himself these days? Like anything?
Good question. We should wiki that.
I think, if I remember correctly, he's like a political activist and like a motivational speaker.
He's a hardcore.
Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, you're right. You said he was like a hardcore rightist.
Yeah, he's very, very Republican and anti-gay. I don't know if he's anti-gay or anti-gay marriage or both.
That's fun. Somehow I'm not too surprised. Celebrities always like that you expect to be like really like new agey. Always like turn out to be like conservatives. It's
Chuck
kinda funny.
Norris is anti-gay marriage.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. I don't care either way. Chuck Norris is going to protect our borders. Mike Huckabee will be sure of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Best thing Mike Huckabee has ever done. Here we go on politics again.
Look up, just get on YouTube and Google and YouTube search Mike Huckabee, Chuck Norris, and you'll find a
it's
political
beautiful.
ad that they did together. It was awesome. He's like, you know what my protection plan for the U.S.-Mexican border is? Chuck Norris.
I had
He's
this
falling
idea
asleep.
for.
Are you falling asleep?
Sort of.
I kept having all these ideas for like mock commercials of things. One of them was they were talking about like a cancer center, and like they're saying it's like the best resources that you as a patient need, like exclusive access to resource materials, blah 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 blah. This and that and this and that, and, you know, convenient location.
Yes.
And
son.
Kurt Russell, and it just says Kurt Russell behind the counter, like just scowling.
Yes, son. Yours I have been. Blah, blah, blah. Destrucity.
Destrucity,
Blah, blah. Gun is good. The penis is evil.
Oh man, I'm tired too.
Oh man, it's getting contagious, you jerk.
Shut your fucking mouth.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Oh,
One of
you
these days,
bitch.
if we ever have
You
like,
hoe.
You're an asshole. Fuck off.
You're a douchebag.
Your
extended
face
amount
is
of
a
time,
douchebag. What?
we should just try and do like a podcast that's as long as possible, and just see like a tweetathon.
Your ear is a douchebag.
Like a marathon. Yeah, a marathon.
You douche your ear?
What? Do you?
His ear is a douchebag.
Your face is a douchebag.
You should douche your ears.
Your eyeball is a douchebag.
Your existence is a douchebag.
Your existence and the existence of the people that created you are a douchebag.
You know what? Just go fuck yourself, okay?
You would like that, wouldn't you, faggot?
Mom.
Mom.
What? Did you just call Josh mom? You just said mom.
Your mom. He understands.
No, I thought it was pretty confusing. Mom? Are you calling me mom?
Mom?
Mount Parp?
Parp. I think I've told you about hyperbole and a half before.
Probably
Folks. Yeah, I've
mentioned
mentioned
hyperbole
it
and a half.
few times, actually.
No, you haven't told me.
I haven't told Tal here about it.
Maybe you have. I don't know. Refresh my memory.
It's a funny blog.
You're a funny boy.
My
I
dad
would
discovered and tried to
recommend it.
show it to me. It's like, I was already aware of that, Dad.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, my dad
Have
thought
you
it was
ever-
funny.
Have you ever heard of the oatmeal?
It's the oatmeal.
Oh, it's a thing. It's kind of like hyperbole and a half, but slightly different style. It's a guy. It's this fat guy living in Iowa or no, Montana. It's really funny. He
What
does
the
this
hell
whole,
is, what
this
the hell's
whole
in Montana?
mountains and horses
Nothing's there, actually.
And a fat guy?
and that fat
pretty
guy.
much. Yeah.
Oh, and Frank Zappa and his
Frank Zappa's dead, though.
and his but his dental floss farm lives on.
I know he had a dental floss farm.
Yeah, in Montana.
Did not know.
Rides around on a donkey, tweezes them with his zircon encrusted floss
What are you
figures.
referencing? I don't
It's a song. by
I've never-
Frank
yeah, I
Zappa
never heard it. Oh,
about
okay,
moving
gotcha.
to Montana and starting a dental floss farm.
But is there a Brental Floss farm?
There should be.
Maybe. You'll start it.
There should be a Brental Floss farm. That'd be awesome.
You want some cocaine?
We've been drinking that
Why you-
energy drink
I think-
cocaine
I
all
think I've had
weekend.
enough. Yes, I've had plenty of cocaine for the weekend. I think I've had like about 5 cans of that all weekend. I don't know. Yeah, about there.
Yeah, he just sticks the can right up to his nose.
Yes, and I snort it.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
I'm trying to imagine actually snorting the cocaine energy drink.
That would hurt.
Not a good
so
idea.
bad. We had
Yes.
some banging
Especially the
hot sauce
spicy
today.
one.
Yes.
That was some
The spicy
awesome
one's really
hot
good.
sauce we had today, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, I concur it was awesome.
Appalachian
That was
Brewing
burning
Company.
Really, really bad from it though.
Appalachian Brewing Company in Harrisburg. Probably only the second best brewery in the mid-state, but they have some awesome food.
I enjoyed the
Homemade
hell
hot
out of that
sauces.
burger I had.
Trogs. Local
Trogan
to Harrisburg area.
We went to get some
There's
of the,
something about
what
that
was
I
it?
didn't see
The Nugget Nectar.
Nugget
and it doesn't
Nectar.
come out till Tuesday. I was so looking forward to getting it on tap, but they didn't have any. I was pissed.
Yeah.
So I gotta wait until I get back to Allentown.
Guys,
maybe this-
Trogs Nugget Nectar smells like marijuana.
Does
It does kind of,
Oh,
actually.
now I definitely
What?
have it.
Well, my dad
Nugget
pointed that out.
Oh,
Actually,
Is that like
Dad would know.
seasonal thing?
Your dad would definitely.
yeah, starts Tuesday.
Yeah, it starts Tuesday. I come on Saturday, and they're like, nope, not until Tuesday. Sorry.
You came on Saturday?
Yeah, we went yesterday, Saturday. What are you talking about? Yeah.
You came on Saturday.
That's a sexual
gosh.
joke. You're a sick fuck.
It's definitely pornographic.
Says the man who
Definitely
has been
pornographic.
making
No, that's a lie. Don't listen to him. That was just a joke.
You
Nope,
were-
didn't happen. It's a lie. Just like cake.
Guys,
You
we're
were
going to
making them
town
hump
with my
on the
plushies
podcast
all
earlier.
weekend.
What? Huh?
You guys been making my plushies go to town
Nope,
on each
just
other.
a lie.
I don't even do that.
I didn't do anything.
I'm way weird.
Can't prove it.
when
You got it on
I do
videotape? You got it on tape? I didn't do
Maybe.
anything. Nothing happened.
Believe me, if we had the
People
if we
already
had
assume
the
the worst.
camcorder, we would have it on video.
But you don't, so you got nothing on me, bitch. Sorry.
We have a recording of it.
Recording of what? No, that was just,
have a
just
commentary of
kidding.
it.
Nope.
And you
nope.
didn't. I don't.
They
think
weren't
you-
together though. I was just talking.
I don't think you refuted it though.
Yeah. What do you mean refuted it?
When we were talking about you doing it, and we were doing a commentary,
I
and
understand. What do you mean refute it?
you didn't you didn't deny it.
I'm denying it now.
Okay,
It's
too
a
late.
lie. No, there's no
Internet
too late.
has spoken.
The internet's a lie, just like cake.
Jethusael.
Jethusiah. That should be the name of your like third kid.
Yeah, it was
Done. Done. Bilby Jethusiel.
Steven,
It's in my nose.
Superfly and Jethusiel.
Steven, Superfly, Jethusiel, and Og. If you have a fourth.
And Slagathor. That's gonna be my-
Slagathor.
That's gonna be my first child's name. I'm gonna call him Slagathor. It's been decided. Huh? What?
That should be the name of the episode.
Yes, Slagathor.
A kid named Slagathor.
From something?
I don't know.
Is it biblical?
Slagathor and Destrucity.
Sounds like some evil
Destrucity.
Sounds like some evil monster in the Bible. I don't know. Because the Bible's fairy tales. The end.
Ultimate Slagathor coon. Oh, God.
Ultimate Slagathor coon.
That's my last name, by the way, is Coon. I'm not being racist.
You're a coon.
Yeah, yes, I am. Actually,
You are. Yes, you are. There's no racism implied.
I'm a Coon Cajun.
Yes, you are.
My little second cousin is half black. She's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Her dad's name was Seneca. My dad accidentally called him Sunoco once at a Thanksgiving dinner. It was funny.
African or something, like from Africa?
No, well, I mean, if he is, he doesn't have an accent.
Oh, okay. Like Dr. Zedek.
Yeah, this guy, this economics professor we
I wonder
had
if
in
white
college.
African Americans would get kicked out of like African American rallies.
Hey, my brother knows a
white.
white African American. His name is Big Ben. He's from Size.
But I wonder if they would
He
get
got
kicked
really
out of
high and he
African
said, "Oh, I
American.
can see
Like
his
if they
teeth."
tried to go to an African American rally or whatever, they get kicked out.
Probably because
probably.
Black South Africans hate Black South,
In the beginning,
white South
God created
Africans
that.
because there has been segregation down there was like a lot worse than it was up here. I think it was as bad. I don't know. It
I
was
don't
more
know
recent.
either.
It was more recent.
It happened more
anyways.
recently. It quit happening. Not what was it like 80s?
Something like that. 70s, 80s.
Was it apartheid or whatever?
Tide.
Yeah, there you go.
I know it was
Apartheid.
Mandel that
I farted.
You fartide? Oh, aren't you clever? Making fun of apartheid.
I know
you
it was
white
Howie
people.
Mandel that,
I hate white people. Y'all suck.
There's a
you
song.
are white.
I am not a white person. Do I look white to you?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
Dude, I
look
thought
very
you were. I thought you were like half Greek when I first met you.
But I'm not.
I would not have expected you to be part Arabic.
Yeah, it's just a quarter.
And
though.
it's funny because your dad looks even more white than you do.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does not
Yeah, he
look
does.
like. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Your dad looks like Wonder Bread.
He does, really. No, my dad's tan. You might not have saw him right or something because he's definitely tan.
You always have the lights really dim at your house.
Yeah. My parents don't like to put the lights on because they're cheap Jews or something.
Jeez, you hear the racial rancor in this guy's. Hey, man. Okay, yeah.
How many more races can we possibly offend in a single podcast?
There's a couple more. Let me think about it. Get back to me.
Is it the Mexican midgets,
That's you. That's you now, Mr. Kane.
radioactive peanuts, and spaniels?
Radioactive penis.
Pingus.
Pingus!
Pingus.
Spaniels.
Spaniels.
Spaniels?
Yeah.
Cocker?
Cock her. Cock her spaniel.
There's a thing Eddie Izzard said, and he was talking
What?
about like random things exploding into existence, and it was like, and so from this void came, mountainous trees, jam, radioactive peanuts, and spaniels. Explode. It's funny.
Radioactive peanuts.
Peanuts.
Where you get radioactive peanuts? I'd be afraid to eat them.
Chernobyl.
I give it a shot. See what happens.
Ah, Ukraine, huh?
Uh-huh.
Where they speak Russian.
Yes. Chernobyl. They speak Russian there?
In Ukraine? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's part of the Soviet. It was originally part of the Soviet.
I don't know. I thought they spoke Ukrainian.
I farted.
Oh, very nice.
There's a Ukrainian game company that's made 3 or 4 games that are set
I lost the game.
in Chernobyl.
Internet just lost the game.
Everyone
That's pretty
listening
cool.
to this podcast just lost the game.
Yeah, if you didn't, then that means you're not playing, which means that you are now.
In which case you
That is
lost.
so old. I first heard about that game in 2004. Wow, that was 7 years ago. I'm old.
And we lost the game. He made me lose the game. Screw you, Tal.
Screw you, whatever your name is. What's your name again?
Joystick.
Joystick.
Screw you, joystick, you motherfucker.
Women love my joystick.
No, they don't. They hate it.
It's more like an action button.
I was gonna say you
I
and your
don't know.
2-incher.
It's more like the joystick
Women
on
also
a
women love the
PSP.
action button that goes with my joy.
No, they
That's
don't. They hate
just disturbing.
it. It is disturbing. It's not true. They hate it. They can't stand it.
Hey, have you guys seen the Top Gear episode with the bicycle race, the motorcycle race across Vietnam?
Don't think I have.
Well, the one guy, what's the older guy's name?
I don't know.
Do you know his name?
May?
It's like Graham or Grant or something like that.
I don't remember.
Walt, I don't know. But he's just talking, he's got this British accent. He's like, he has this like old Russian, Russian motorcycle.
Are you talking about the guy that they said? You've seen him. Tall guy, kind of an idiot.
Yeah. And he said, the image of me and my Russian-made, rugged motorcycle has been detracted a bit by the fact that somebody has written penis on my helmet. It's so funny.
That is pretty funny.
It's funny.
They are kind of douches to each other, and I love it.
They were on a cross-country trip on motorcycle across the whole country of Vietnam from south to north. And they kept buying each other these enormous oversized gifts and trying to balance them on the back of their bikes, and they kept breaking them. Oh, it was great.
You bought a panda? Then the good news is
Fiat
you
Panda.
could. The bad news is you could add like 10 feet to it, and it'd only be as long as a normal car.
And I said, why would you make a limo out of a Fiat Panda? You can stretch it out for 100 feet, and it would still only be the size of a normal car.
And he's actually stretching out 54 feet.
So it wasn't even street legal.
He had to cut like 6 feet off of it and
Taped it together.
Then he was like, but the good news is it's still 8 feet longer than a bus. Have you ever watched Top Gear?
That's probably why I'm not laughing, because I don't get the reference. But yeah,
There was an episode where they had to take random cars, like European cars, and turn them into limos.
Not really.
The one guy took a Saab and an Alfa Romeo, and he attached the two front ends to each other, and in such a way that there was like a front end facing in either direction.
Oh yeah. Nice.
The one guy actually made a convertible limo.
Hey, you dropped something.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank
you're
you, Donnie. The one guy made
welcome,
a
dude.
convertible limo, like this great big open cockpit. And then the third guy took a Fiat Panda, which is like this tiny, boxy little subcompact, and stretched it out 4 feet.
God.
It snapped in half in traffic.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Then he finished the
Half
of a car.
He drove like up to the music awards with like the back of his car missing. It's just dragging, playing the Rocky
passenger
theme.
entry system down the. His passenger entry system was a pulley system and a rope
And a skateboard
and a skateboard.
that you climb
Very
in.
nice.
Because it was one of those subcompacts where you have to flip the seat back to let somebody in. So he lets this guy in and has him sit down and squat down on a skateboard, and then use the pulley to wheel himself to the far back of the vehicle.
and then he was like had a megaphone or whatever that he was shouting toward the back of it.
And
Are you comfortable?
But he had to have the megaphone
No!
mounted to his head somehow,
Are you
because so it would
comfortable?
be street legal.
No. Okay,
Yes.
let's go.
Guys back there drinking.
You should look it up. Top Gear limos. It's funny as hell.
I'll link it to you
Put it
sometime.
on TV.
It's
What is
it's
it?
on. Well, it's a BBC show. But you
It's
can
not
find
all-
most of it
I
on
don't watch the
YouTube.
BBC usually, so I don't.
It's not always funny, but
Sometimes.
sometimes they do more serious stuff, and but the best episodes are the ones where they just screw around like that. There was one that they had to create a watertight vehicle they could take out on the water and then cross the English Channel. 2 of the 3 sunk.
Nice.
It was pretty great. And then there was one episode where they came to America. They were driving through the South, and they had to spray paint slogans on the side of each other's cars to try to get the other people shot at.
Oh yeah, they're just trying to be as offensive as possible.
So they spray painted stuff like Hillary 08, which would piss a lot of people off in the South, and I support man love and stuff like that.
Support what?
Man love.
Man love? Oh, it was a man law. I was like, I support man law.
Man law.
Yes.
Man law. Don't
Man.
fruit the beer.
Exactly.
All 3 of them wound up getting shot at, by the way.
Don't you like fruit beer, dude? Like,
Huh?
You like fruit beer. You like Belgian.
If it's a fruit beer,
Yes.
yeah, but you won't put.
Fruit
Actually,
in
no,
your-
I don't adhere to that because
Yeah.
lime, Corona really is good with lime.
Yes.
And the coconut.
I was gonna say, Corona sucks without the
put them
lime.
both together.
I like Corona, period. I've always liked
Corona
it's,
sucks.
It's all right. I like it. On
I kind
occasion.
of like Michelob, too. I
Michelob.
like Michelob.
Never tried Michelob. Wouldn't know.
We
Shiner
should've
Bock.
drank tonight.
Nope.
Oh,
That's a Texas beer, though.
That's some good stuff.
Yes, actually it is. But Shinerbach is genuinely
It's
good
hard
stuff.
to find around here.
You
but
can't get it around here, right?
No, it's hard to find, but you can get it. I found it a while ago.
Never would have heard of it unless you told me about it.
I don't know about you guys, but we should probably wrap it up.
About 42 minutes.
good.
That's long enough. I mean,
Good run. Nice marmot.
we just wanted to get a podcast up to say, hey, everyone, we're back. We'll get back to more regular scheduled programming later on.
Oh, and expect some more D-pad. My little bro Ian may be coming back because he not working Sundays anymore, and he's possibly going to be moving back in with my parents, who live only maybe like a 5-minute jaunt from here.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd
He's
actually
living 15 minutes south in the deep south of Pennsylvania.
It's not quite the deep south. I mean,
It's the deep south of Pennsylvania, because it's almost in York Haven.
I was gonna say, like, where Jake and John used to live, that fucking place looked even more deep south than where he lives.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the southern rim of the state, near and around York. Right by 3 Mile Island, actually.
I've been to York. York sucks.
York sucks. I'm sorry, if anybody here is listening to this right now who lives in York, your city sucks. I'm not even going to
apologize for that. York sucks. I went to York and I went to 2 freaking Sprint stores trying to find my fucking phone, and didn't walked away empty-handed. And
They kept sending you from store to store to store, saying like, "Oh, these guys will be able to help you," and only on the very last one that we went to, the 7th Sprint store, the 7th son of the 7th Sprint store, told you, "Oh, this is water damage. We wouldn't cover it anyways."
And I was like, none of the other Sprint stores said it was water damage. Replace my phone. And then he's like, well, we shipped out all our phones to another store. And I was like, screw you.
So you want to call it a night?
Yeah, let's call it a night. We'll wrap this up. So, anyway, this has been another edition of Press the Action Button podcast. No video game talk this week, really. But we will get back to normally scheduled podcasting here pretty quickly. Just wanted to get this up to let y'all know that we're back, and we will talk to you next week. Say goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, folks.
Yep. Later.
Have a radical week, man. Dude.